how to curl your own hair. We're gonna do a beach wave, so we're gonna leave the ends straight. My hair's a little bit wet right now, so we're gonna do heat protection and then blow dry it in. Since we're not gonna curl the ends, you wanna follow the perimeter all the way around and smooth those out when you're blow drying because they're not gonna go in the iron. So first heat protection, all over, roots and ends, because we're gonna be putting heat everywhere. So blow dry that in and then we'll curl. Okay, now for curling. I am not gonna be using a sectioning clip, and the reason is, the point of them is so that you can see exactly what you're working with, but with the elevation and the clip, by the time you pull it down, you'll have like kinks and bumps, and you end up having to get the blow dryer back out and like working on that, and it just adds time. So we're just gonna do visual. So split your hair into 2 sections from the back. I'm gonna use the T3 1.25 inch. I have it on volume 2. And then 1 inch sections. So that's 1 inch all the way around. Grab your section and then put your hair in the back so you have a clean working space. Then the barrel goes behind the hair and the small part is towards the mirror. So you're gonna go behind and then twist inwards. So twist towards the head, then release, twist back in. We're gonna leave 1 inch out. I'm gonna do a little extra because I don't love it super curly. Okay, then pull your curl taut towards your face. That kind of slams your follicles downward. This is gonna be the done area, and then this needs to be worked on. The next section. So notice none of the hair is falling. I'm not gonna shove it into the iron. I have control of the section, so nothing's falling down. Then behind, place, twist inward, release, and inward. Same thing, pull taut there. Next section. Okay, placement matters, and I'll show you why. If you place your iron down here and you twist, 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 by the time it gets up here, that's getting no heat, and down here's been curling the whole time. So when you release, the full curl's down here, and then at the end of the day, you're gonna be like straight and then have a barrel of curls all the way around your head. So that's why we're starting either in the middle or a little bit higher up. If you go too high and you try to turn in, you'll burn yourself, so you need some like working room. So I'm gonna do middle, then twist up. Okay, next section. We're gonna get a little bit advanced for a second. So these 2 back corners, we're gonna actually curl forward. So you're gonna twist your iron. So now the barrel's towards the mirror and then the small part's towards the back. That now goes behind the hair. So middle of the shaft, and we're gonna switch directions this direction, towards the head. So what that does is it's gonna kind of break up the rest of the curls that we've already done. Now we're gonna continue, turn it back around the normal way, small part towards the mirror, and continue curling. You don't need to count, but if you touch the outside of the curl, the heat will like slowly penetrate outwards. So once that happens, then you can release. That's a muscle memory, so when you're looking in the mirror and you're tapping it, there's a chance you might burn yourself a couple times, but you'll get used to it. Okay, other side, we're just gonna move the iron this direction. The small part's still forward. The only difference is we're gonna move outwards away from the face this direction after we just got used to going that way. So whether you wanna look at the wall or move your body, do it, because if you hesitate, then you'll kink your hair, and I'll get to that in a second. So barrel behind now and outwards. Same thing. You're pulling them forward. This is still in the back. Okay. Number 1 rookie mistake in hair curling is the kink. So if you're doing your normal curl and you hesitate, heat has a little bit to do with this too. This is level 2, so if it's too high and you hesitate at all, you'll get a kink. And then you start to twist the wrong way and you're like, oh shoot, it's this way. You're still gonna get the curl and feel proud of yourself, but I'll show you. So the kink looks like that, and that just shouldn't be there. So you can either iron it out, get your straightener or your blow dryer. I would actually just try to recurl to slam that hair back down. because that Z you just created, you can like smush it against the iron. Let's see if this works. Yeah, so do that. But you don't want the kink. You've all seen it. Okay, and then continue curling. But now we're at this back section, the one that's gonna go forward. So flip your iron and then go opposite direction. Again, that breaks the rest of this up. Okay, one more trick is, this is called the lever. So if you put it in your hair and you start twisting and you're waiting for the heat to go through, and then all of a sudden this hair is like near the lever and your finger's on it, by the time you decide to move it, you'll get stuck and lock yourself. So there can't be any hair there. So whether you want to push it away or grab the end of the curl, let's see if I might have gotten a kink. I'm just gonna re-show you. So if you put it here, twist in, you can either brush it off or grab the ends to just make sure that they're not in the way. Because you'll panic and you'll burn yourself or rip your hair. Okay, keep curling. Okay, curls are done. Now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put hairspray. You can do texture spray or beach spray, whatever you want. You're gonna claw at your hair and elevate and spray into it. So grab, elevate, and spray. Same thing other side, only I'm gonna reach over my body to pinch this direction, elevate, spray in, and just don't forget the back. Okay, so you can use a paddle brush if you want and brush through, but that's gonna make it really soft. I prefer more spiky, so I'm just gonna use my fingers. So you put your fingers in and then kind of shake down. So do that on this side, break it up. And then this first curl that we did, I prefer to be like on the face, and then this more messy, adds like a little bit of drama. Then this side, same thing, shake down. The front's always gonna be the most particular, so I would just check your two front ones. I'm fine with those. And then to finish, I'm gonna do shine spray. This is Davinus as well. Shake just on your ends, and then work that in. I don't love the look of putting oil in your hands and then stamping it in, because it'll leave like a mark sometimes, and I feel like you end up working on that edge a little bit. So I just prefer sprays. But that's the final look, and try it at home and then send me photos or videos. And if you guys have any questions, I'll send you like a virtual how to fix it, and we'll get this perfected when we can all go out in public. But now's a good time to master it. Good luck.